Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to Daughter by Choice. We are coming at you on video for the first time ever, which is such a big deal for us because it's been quite the journey. And you're all here to follow us right along with it because we started with not knowing how to do anything. We started with using the voice memos on our phone with just recording our little trailer and then developed our way into just audio files. Then we started making the little mini movies on YouTube to bump up with the audio files. And now here we are on video finally for the first time ever. So cool. So we love that for us. Yes. Also, last episode, if you didn't see it yet, then you wouldn't know this, but if you did, you'd know that I put a poll on there asking about the giveaway. I did get a response that said yes, so I just want to explain it a little bit. The giveaway is basically just about us so that you could get to know us a little bit more in terms of what we're into. So I was thinking we would do gift baskets. I would put a little gift basket together of products and stuff that I like, a little bit about me. We could make one for Jordan. We could probably make one for Soph. What we would do is we would make the gift baskets unique to us, and then you have the chance to win them. So in order to enter the giveaway, what you would need to do is only 4 simple steps. Just join the Facebook group, the private Facebook group on there. The next thing you'd want to do is just share the post that we put on there for the giveaway, comment done, and watch an episode and let us know what you think. And that's all you need to do. And once you do that, we will put names into a hat and draw names right either live on a social media and we'll pull names that way, or we'll do it right on an episode and let you know that you won. So that could be really cool. Let us know more what you think about that. Otherwise, yeah. So tell us about your week.
My week was. Wait, did we have a half day this week, or was it last? We had a half day.
I don't know.
No, it was this week. Doesn't really matter.
We haven't recorded it.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks just because
So
I put the solo episode out. It's taking me forever to edit it. And then slowly but surely trying to figure out how to make all this stuff work so that we could sit here like this. So,
Well, anyways, whatever. It was last week or the week before, but on Tuesday we had a half day. Me and Jordan went to the shopping plaza near us.
that was this week.
Okay, 2 different on the Y on 2 different days. I forget what days.
Yeah.
And then she slept over last night and so
hey.
and we saw Chelsea.
Yes, love
Chelsea, our
that.
best
Love
friend.
that. My week sucked. It
So
was
did mine.
busy.
My aunt.
Crazy.
Sorry.
Sorry that.
Okay, Jordan, we love
My
you.
week sucked differently just because I'm exhausted. I've been running around like crazy all week. Just go, go, go. My calendar's been nonstop with getting all the kids to school, work, doctor's appointments, karate, soccer, band concerts,
Soccer.
field trips. Alex just signed up, and there's just like so much going on now. So yeah, it's just been a lot. Yeah.
My week felt good, but it felt kind of long. I felt like doing this 30 years.
Yeah.
I had one of my closest friends, their birthday party was. Yeah. Took some fire pictures.
Yeah.
Little camera, kind of like a background.
Yeah, that's cute. Love that.
For you, this one. Kind of it's my TikTok background. Oh wait, that's good. Ew, I look ugly.
Never. You girls don't know how to look ugly. You could never look ugly. Oh, you look so good. Oh, yeah, it is so similar, actually.
I'm not gonna look through that, but
You
you can just pop that up.
I love
I'll
that
send
we
it
can
to
show
you.
them now what we're talking about. But yeah, so one more thing I wanted to touch on about my solo real quick. When I say a part of wanting to have a better connection, right? I just want to have like a better connection with you specifically than I ever had. Because some people say like, oh, Mary, like, why are you so invested in her life? Why do you care so much about the boys in her life or the drama in her life? You shouldn't know who's who or the names or who's who. But let me explain why I should. Because it's important. Like what's important to you is what's important to me. That is why I give a fuck. Not because I'm invested, but because no one gave a fuck who I was, what was going on for like boys in my life. No one gave a fuck what was going on for like drama in my life. As far as adults were concerned, If I was like crying over something or going through some kind of like teenage bullshit, to them, it was just that bullshit. No one gave a fuck. So I care because I care, not because I'm invested in the drama or whatever. So I just wanted to touch on that. And that's what this podcast is about. It's not about corny, like I want to be connected with teens. No, it's not about the other side, which is being too invested or whatever the fuck people say when they're talking shit about me, because that's not it. I'm just here because I genuinely give a fuck about you guys. And I wish I had something like this. So that's all. I just wanted to add that one little piece to my solo
Let's
episode.
clap for Mary.
Woo! But otherwise, I've been going through a lot this week, meaning people showing their cards as far as who's actually loyal to me sometimes. Anyway, what does loyalty mean to you?
Bro.
Like when you think about loyalty, like what comes to your mind when someone's loyal to you? What are they like?
Well, I think a lot of people say you don't like someone, that means like your friends automatically don't like them. But I think that's like not being a good friend if you're making your friends pick like who you like.
Right.
Because
You shouldn't.
like I've had to pick and choose when I don't want to.
Yeah, you
Like,
shouldn't have
there's
to.
no point in choosing.
You should get to be neutral. Switzerland.
Yeah. Switzerland.
To me, it's when someone defends your name when you're not around. If I'm not in a room or in a group chat and a whole bunch of people are talking shit about me, I want to trust that if my friends are in that group chat and people are talking shit about me, or if someone's in a room at a party or it's in the room or on the bus or something around with like a bunch of people straight against me, ops, then I expect my friends in the room to speak on it. Like, yo, shut the fuck up. She's not here. Like, if the girl's not here, don't speak on them. Like, if you're not going to say it to their face, don't say it in a fucking group chat. Because if I'm going to say something in a group chat, I can promise you that I have just enough balls to say it, knock, knock, right at your front door. So that's just me. What about you? If you say something in a group chat, will you knock on their front door and say it to their face?
No, she won't.
No.
Oh, you're
well, you should.
When I'll knock on my ex's door.
Too scared to get beat up.
But yeah, so that's about loyalty. Another story about loyalty that sucks. So, once upon a time in high school, my best friend, who was a dude, was cheating on his girlfriend like all the time. And she was like another one of my friends. So I was like, well, I'm going to tell her. You know, I was like in high school and I was like, listen, your man who's my friend, like, don't say I said anything to you, but respectfully, you should probably know X, Y, and Z. You know, and this is a story from high school. In case you're wondering. This is a high school story. But anyways, I specifically told her, listen, this is going on. Leave me out of it, whatever, because I had a feeling that obviously it would get messy for me if she was like, yo, Mary said, blah, 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 blah. And it was just that, let me tell you. She went right back and said, Mary said, blah, 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 blah. And then he made her stop being friends with me, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, he made her stop being friends with me. He was like, well, I don't want you hanging out with her anymore then. So I lost. In the end, they both stopped hanging out with me. So.
But did they continue to date?
Eventually, they broke up. Then it got really, really messy. And then this was literally so long ago. They actually had a kid together, and yeah. So
they're still together?
No. They broke up. But yeah, so that's a little story about loyalty. Has anyone ever proved that they're not loyal to you before? Have you ever been friends with someone that like straight up did you dirty, basically?
Yes.
I can probably yes. Like I definitely yes, but I can't think of a time like right now. Wait.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say what happened. Yesterday, Sophia was at a party for her friend. I didn't go out for at least an hour after my sister's bowling. And I came home. Everybody was there all day. Around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. My friend was like, oh my god, I have so much to tell you. Blank and blank and blank all got in a fight. I was like, are you okay? And he was like, Shirai was also there with her. And
also,
then,
mind you, me and Sarah weren't talking at the point. Like, we got into
yeah,
beef like 2 weeks ago from like other stupid
Yeah.
we weren't talking in the party with. It was like a little awkward, but then like it was okay. But like yeah, we were.
Yes. Also, me and Sarah had beef too. Yeah. So they were all talking bad about Sarah and crying. So I called her and I was like, I just read her all the messages. I didn't even care at that point. And then they found out that night at like 2 in the morning or like 1 in the morning. And then everyone started like being off, started posting TikToks about me and was a loyal friend. They decided to post about it and not text me privately about it.
Well, yeah, that is an example. I would just say, just to quickly touch on that whole thing, I'm just proud of my girls because you know that this group chat, sometimes there's so many people in it that it's toxic, and there's a lot of boys in here that love to just be gassed up on drama. So if you're a little boy and you like to be gassed up on drama, my suggestion, look in the mirror, check yourself. Maybe you should find a hobby or something because there's actually better things to do out there than stir up drama between girls, especially when you can't pull any of them. Anyway, so back to loyalty. Since we've talked about friends and loyalty, let's talk about family and loyalty. Just because like there's a little bit of confusion. Like I know how my family operates, but like your family, when situations arise, say you or someone in your family was in a relationship for like a really long time, but all of a sudden things got really messy and they broke up. Would your family keep talking to like say it was you, like when you're older? Do you think your family would like still talk to like your ex after you broke up and interact with them and like try to like hang out with them and stuff?
I feel like if like texting or like checking up, they like have like a post that like was like something like happened, they like wanted to check up, but like trying to hang. They were all really close, but then they tried to go out to dinner with my ex.
It'd be weird.
And I feel like that's like a little.
It is weird. And then, have you ever had a friend of yours that you thought you were friends with allow their friend to be messy behind your back? Like, say you were like talking to a guy and your friend knew that, but they had another friend that was like trying to talk to him too. Like, do you think that they should tell you that they have another friend that's like also talking to your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Would you like want to hang out with them again? Probably not.
I feel like me, I kind of just care, like, because I know people are going to be fake, like, one point or another. Well, I would prefer, like, just be weirded out and, like, take a little break from them and, like, stop talking to them, block them.
Right. Asked AI to give me a whole bunch of questions so that we could see like what we would do in situations. So here we go. A friend asks you to lie to their parents about where they are. What do you do? A friend asks you to lie to their parents about where they are. What do you do?
I think I've actually done that, not gonna lie. So I would do
Yeah, I've done that.
But where's your friend? Do you know where your friend is when you're lying?
Yeah, she would tell me where she is.
And you're going to make sure she's safe.
Yeah.
It actually was in the summer. It was actually
Nobody lied to me about where any of my kids are. That includes those kids, these kids, and all of you kids. No one lied to me. Just tell me. I don't really care. Just don't be anywhere stupid because I want to make sure you're safe. Okay? That's like the thing. When I was a kid, yeah, sure, I lied to my friend's parents, but here's the thing. I made sure I knew where they were. I made sure they were safe. And I was a kid, so I'm not surprised you answered that way. But as a parent, now obviously I'm terrified of all the little nooks and crannies and alleys and places that y'all can end up.
I don't want to say his name or say their name. I lied to their mom because certain places or with certain people.
But some parents are just over the top though. So if you're over the top, then you're more likely to get lied to, parents. Let's learn something here.
That's what my mom
Like
said.
if you're just over the top, then you're setting yourself up for failure. You have to try to like be a little bit more realistic with these kids, or at least try to have a fucking clue, because if you don't, then look at this girl. Do you want to share with the class?
Yeah, I'm actually snapping my phone.
Oh, so let's find some more. Your friend shares a secret with you, but later you find out that secret could hurt someone else. What do you do?
Wait,
I don't care. I keep it to myself.
Yeah, I think I'd keep it to myself.
Unless it's
Or,
like a
like-
big thing, like someone's gonna get like murdered. I always go
If
right
it
to
has do with,
murder.
like,
Your friend starts hanging out with someone who's been mean to you in the past.
I don't care because I did it to my friend hanging out with. Leah got mad at me because I started hanging out, or not hanging out with her, but I became your team. So I just got closer with that whole friend group, and then everyone blocked me, including Jordan Martin. Yeah, me and Jordan didn't talk for like a long time. I also didn't like her for like a very long time.
Well,
Now we
that's
spend every
because you
day
guys
together.
dated the same guy.
Care about that. I don't care about
We
that.
actually. Oh,
Show the
we made a
class.
TikTok today.
It's so funny you brought that up. I can't.
This is what I deal with.
So basically, this sounds like fucking I say me, to,
And they
like,
sing
us
over the
two.
same
Just the
man
thing.
because
Yeah.
so they would date the same guy, but that's the thing. They're learning. They're learning why it's important not to date the same guys because then things get a little complicated.
Actually, she already dated him. And I dated him, but that
Well,
was like actually.
But
That wasn't even
honestly,
that
I
long
feel like
ago.
this is
That was,
probably
like, last
more
year,
like
boys.
more of a something. What you have is probably more of a something because, like, honestly, this is the longest relationship that I've heard of in your.
I don't.
XYG's and Partridge. Wait.
It's cute. You look so pretty. You're so pretty.
It's an app and it tracks how long you've been dating. 7 months and 22
Oh my gosh, I
days.
wonder what mine is. Mine's probably
You
like
could put
it's been 84 years. But anyway, your friend makes fun of someone in front of you, but you're afraid saying something will make you a target. What do you do?
I would say it anyways. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't care. I know people talk shit
Yep.
about me without
Yep.
pretending.
Mm-hmm. So you're loyal.
Bitch, what are you
No, she's not loyal. She's fooling all of y'all. Because when her boyfriend is rude to me, she just sits here and stays quiet.
Because I don't know what to say to him because he doesn't listen to me, so it doesn't even matter if I say anything. That's the only one person I don't do it to is him. But girls, I do, so I don't want to hear it.
You overhear a family member gossiping about another relative. What do you do? Listen. It's a family.
My mom tells me everything about our family drama, and I tell her things that I found out. So go back and forth on like long car rides. So I would listen and tell my mom later.
Your friend starts copying your style, hobbies, and even the way you talk.
My friend's actually doing that right now. She wants the glasses I got because I'm like blind, so I have glasses. So she wants the glasses I want, and she asked me to dye her hair like mine. And she likes my boyfriend. So.
That's not your friend. The first part of the sentence is questionable. Oh, I've heard of her before. That's your op. I've heard of her before.
She's not my op.
That's
like-
what I said.
Shit out of that stupid little B
Your
word.
grandmother's listening.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ning Ning.
You suspect your friend's significant other is being dishonest, but you have no proof. Go get proof. I would find some
Find
receipts.
proof,
I'd be looking for
or
receipts.
I would not sit and watch. I would like I mean by like sit and watch like and just slowly like gain more like reason he's being.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. And then I'd put it together and I'd make a spreadsheet and I'd explain why you should leave. You find a wallet with cash inside and there's an ID in it.
It depends on where I am. If it's
There's
like
an ID in it.
I know, but like
So remember, there's an
if I'm,
ID
like-
in it.
if I'm like near a store, I'll bring it to the store. But if I'm not,
Well, I'm going to find you
I'm
on
just being
Facebook
honest.
and send you a Facebook message and be like, yo, I have your wallet. One time, I had my wallet on top of my car and I was going to get gas and I was like going to like open the door. I think I put shit on the roof of my car and then I got in. I don't know what happened, but long story short, I drove the fuck away with my wallet on the car. And there was like $300 in it. My social security card was in the wallet. Was in it. I was with Alora and we were going to get gas. We got all the way to the gas station. So I got all the way there and I went to get gas and I couldn't pay. And I was like, where's my wallet? Like I was like freaking out and I like didn't know what to do. And then I like went home and my dad was like screaming at me. He's like, "How the fuck do you drive away with your wallet on your car?" And I was like panicking because I had like literally $300 in there. And I was crying, walking up and down the common, like walking up and down looking for my wallet. Finally, someone stops me on the street randomly and goes, "Are you Mary?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, I am." And they were like, "Is this your wallet?" And I was like, oh my gosh, it's my wallet. So I figured, cool, my wallet, great, bet. My social security card is probably in there. My debit cards are probably in there. Good. Not even thinking like, there's no way my cash is going to be in there. No way. Open it up, all $300 is in there. I handed out a $100 bill, a nice Chris Benjamin, and say, "Here you go, thank you very much." Karma. If there's an ID in that wallet, give it back. Now, if you find cash loose on the ground and there's clearly no one there and it's been a long time, that's a different story. But then again, karma can be cool there too. Like my son, Nikki, we were at the doctor's office a couple weeks ago and he looks under the seat and he's like, "Oh my gosh, a $20 bill." We're right in the doctor's office in the waiting room. So he goes up to the receptionist and he's like, "Hey, I found a 20." And we're like, "Oh, we found this cash. Here you go." So he checked around and he was like, "Oh, I think I know whose it was." So he gets on the phone and he calls like the other patient. He's like, "Hey, I know you just left, but someone just found a $20 bill if you want to come back and get it." And she said, "Oh, you can let them keep it." So in the end, he gets to keep the money anyways. I don't know. Good karma. You know me.
Nice little late.
That was fun. That was a fun one.
Actually, a story. My friend a while ago, he found like $300 like under and I told my dad about it. Just like I tell my dad like everything, and he was like, "Tell your friend to put that now." He's like, "That's probably someone's rent."
For
It's, like,
real.
because my dad, I forget what he like helps people so that it paid him, but they put it in like wherever, and then my dad would pick it up. So my dad thought it was like someone's like rent.
Oh, my mom's coming down. Hey, Mom, you want to come be on camera and feature on this episode?
There you are.
There you go. So my mom's here. Say hi. So,
Hello, little one here.
here.
Hello. Hello again.
Yeah, there's my daughter and my mom. Now we have all the daughters on Daughter by Choice. One day we'll get your mom here. We should have your mom here too, and then we'll have like a big like moms and daughters party on Daughter by Choice. How cute! That would be so cute. All right, a few more questions, just for fun. So, say you're hanging out with your friend and you want to have girl time, but your friend just like won't get off the phone, just keeps texting her boyfriend the whole time. What do you do?
This was today.
Tell them. Tell this.
Christian won't leave Sophia alone and won't let Sophia go with her friends without trying to.
Come on. We've talked about this. You accidentally like an old post from someone you're trying to avoid.
I do that all the time.
Nicole won't give me her phone to show me something on Instagram because I always used to accidentally double tap it on her. A friend asks you to let them borrow money, but you're not sure if they'll pay you back.
She doesn't ask me to borrow her. Borrow. She just goes ask her, and then I feel bad saying no. Except for today, I said no. Don't want to. But Jordan doesn't pay me back. She actually should owe me by like $300.
So my model
Shouldn't
is
know,
I
I
don't
just-
lend people money unless I fully expect to not get it back. Like if I'm not gonna lend you like money unless unless I know, like it would have to be like a Laura or like Nicole, like you know what I mean, like somebody like I know for a fact 100% will get me back, because Nicole and Alora, we kind of like I'll go back and forth with them. It's kind of like a no, she would. Chelsea's helped me out before. Like when we went to Vegas, like I would have straight up would not have gone to go to Vegas if it wasn't for Chelsea like helping me get through there.
Good job, Chelsea.
Yeah,
I'm so
let's do
Yeah,
that
shout out to
again.
Chelsea.
We
We're
need to do
proud
another
of you.
Vegas trip. Yeah, go ahead. It says you see another adult publicly criticizing your teenage co-host social media content. If I saw another adult publicly criticizing your social media content, I would bug. Yeah, it goes through the camera so that we'll show her like the whole setup. So this is like what we have. Hi. And then we have like all this. So Chelsea's gonna say hi to everyone. So Everyone say hi to Chelsea. You gotta watch this episode. All right, bye. Chelsea has twins. So if you don't know this, Chelsea's a twin mom. She also has 2 other kids, so she's just like me, crazy as shit. And yeah, Chelsea's a good mom. She is connected with her kids. So shout out Chelsea because she is a mother by choice. Someone sends you a nude of your friend that got leaked. What do you do?
That's happened to me like 3 different times.
For your friends? 3 different friends? What do you do when that happens to you? 2025.
It was like 2 out of this snap that lived near us, and they sent nudes back and forth. But this was like we were in 5th grade, and he was in high school. Doesn't matter what grade, but you're still in high school. So that's like 4 whatever years older than us.
True.
And he sent pics, and she sent like her boob. She had no bra on, but like underwear. But she had nothing else. Just her underwear and like that's
Wow.
yeah.
Oh. That's it's not good. And I just I found this one on I wanted to read it on the show too. It's on the same line. So I'll read this to you and you can maybe give this mom some advice. Okay. This
Advice?
mom. Teen drama. It happened. My 17-year-old son was chatting with what he thought was a girl over the past few weeks, and he stupidly sent nude photos with his face in them to her. Now, this person is asking for more photos, threatening to send the original photos to all his friends and to the high school Instagram page. And he's distraught. I have to call the police, waiting for a call back. What are the first steps? What do we do? He hasn't deleted anything or responded to the person. First of all, it's probably not a girl. This sounds like a classic case of like they're what is it called? I'm going to Google it. And it's basically what they do
That
is they
sounds
take
like
the
something.
photos and they sell them on the dark web to like, cause there's a whole world out there on the dark web for like predators to be able to go and look at pictures. It's disgusting and vile. There's a show that was out on like Hulu, I think. And now they have their own YouTube channel called like Undercover Underage, where they have like people that are older, obviously not children.
Oh wait, I've seen their
Yes.
first on
Yes.
TikTok, like the episodes.
Yeah, like
I've
little
never watched
clips. Yeah. So shout out Sosa because they do a lot of work. They're out there keeping the kids safe. They're basically out there and like they try to bait them so that they can catch them. Their ideas are, well, if this creepo is sending me this stuff thinking that I'm a kid, at least it's not a real kid that they're sending it to. Like it's hard for their eyes to look at, but at least they're saving a young child from this is what it's called, CSAM. That's right. Child sexual abuse material, CSAM. So what they do is they fish for CSAM. So there are people of all genders, of all ages, men and women, on the internet posing as girls or boys so that they can try to convince other girls or boys that they're their age, that they just want an online relationship or whatever. And then what they'll do is they'll just take the photos that they get them to send them and then they'll sell them on the dark web, and that's called CSAM. So it's important to teach your kids about the dangers of sending pictures out there because all you have to do is send it to your boyfriend at the time, and then all of a sudden you and your boyfriend broke up. Now your boyfriend leaks the photos to a group chat, and then they sent it to their older brother, and then their older brother leaves it on their computer, and their Uncle Fred walks in, and all of a sudden Uncle Fred's looking at pictures of you, and you know what I mean? You never fucking know. That's why, like, it's so scary. But the point is, don't share your body online. Because even if it's a Snapchat, because how easy is it to get a Snapchat of something you sent me, and I easily just sit there and I take a picture of my phone like this. You think that the photo is immediately deleted, but now I just have a photo of a photo, and the story goes. But if I was alive today, I would have been leaked just because I was dumb, first of all. But Jordan's on the phone with her mom, but we're probably going to close out and then I'll edit this up and we'll see how our first video podcast came out. Thank you for tuning into our first video episode on Daughter by Choice, and we'll see you next week. So thank you for coming in, and thank you, Sophia, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.